Yo, check it out, fam. As a black man, and I'm not speaking on the whole race of black men, but for majority of black men, we've gotten to the point where we just can't win. We just can't win. We just can't win. Nothing that we do is good enough. It's not good enough. No matter how hard we bust our ass, no matter how much work we put in, no matter how much we do what we have to do to try to make sure that we provide for our family, a lot of times it's just not good enough. It's not. It's just not. Hate to say it, but it's not. Man. We not tough enough. We're not sensitive enough. We don't have black women's back enough. Every day I go on social media, we always catching strays. We always catching strays. I'm glad everything that I do for my family, my wife always makes sure that I'm very well respected and very well appreciated. But a lot of these women out here is not appreciative enough for what we decide, what we are trying to bring. And it's getting to the point where it's sad. But then we look back, and a lot of black women is getting mad about why black men are constantly dating outside the race. These are the goddamn reasons. You go down social media, man, black men are always being attacked. We're always being talked about. We're always the problem. Nobody else is the problem but the black man. So what can we do? What can we do? We the only ones that accept accountability. We the only ones who are loved with conditions. We are the only ones that have to provide something to get something. When are we going to be happy? Because we do everything we can to make y'all happy. But the problem is, what we do is just not enough. It's not enough. No matter how we splice it, no matter how we look at stuff, it's just not enough. Unfortunately, I hate it, but it's just not enough. And that's one of the reasons why the black man and the black woman is going to continuously be at war, because nobody's willing to compromise. If you want the black man to lead, you have to allow him to lead. You can't want to be led, but then you're questioning every fucking decision that we make. And then you want us to turn around and then have your back with the decisions that you make, and we're telling you like, hey, we don't think that's gonna work. But we don't have, but you sit here and say, oh, you don't have our support, and we're telling you it's not gonna work. And then you go out and do it anyway, and the shit don't work. Guess who got to figure out how to make the shit work? Us. Just so you won't look stupid, or just so you won't have to accept accountability for the fuck up that you did. And that's the sad part. And that's the sad part about it, man. We have to overcompensate and overcompensate and over fucking compensate. But we don't even get half of the compensation that we give back in return. But black men is the problem. Black men is going to always be the problem. That is the solution for every conversation that I'm seeing. When it comes down to the black man and the black woman, the black man is always the fucking problem. And at this point, I think a lot of black women are just delusional. A lot of black women are delusional. Y'all don't listen. So why should we listen? So I don't know, man. I'm just getting to the point where I'm tired of black men constantly getting attacked. I'm tired of us getting attacked. Now I'm glad I'm in a situation now with my wife that I'm not. I get attacked, but I don't always get attacked. I get more appreciation than I get attacked. My current situations, I was always attacked. Even though I'm the one providing, I'm the one paying all the bills, I'm the one making sure we got groceries in the house, I'm the one making sure that everybody in my household is good. But I never received appreciation the way I should have received appreciation. And I'm thankful that I have the marriage that I have now versus the shit that I was going through. And I know there's a lot of men out here that's busting their ass, flying through the motherfucking galaxy to, to collect all the stars just to bring it back to you. And you turn around and say, where's the sun and the moon? Like, damn, what we doing is just not good enough. So how do you expect for us to continue keep that to keep that motivation to keep going hard for you where everything we do is not good enough? You want to be a stay-at-home mom and make your own money while I pay all the bills and you save your money. How does that work? How does it work? You save all of your money. I got to bust my ass to pay all the bills. You want us to pay all the bills. You want us to take everything off your hands. You want to be a stay-at-home mom. You want to make your own money. You want us to hire a maid so they can clean the house. They want us to hire a cook, take you out to eat all the time so you won't have to cook. You want us to take everything away from you, but what do we get in return? Disrespect, no appreciation, no intimacy. But we have to accept that. Why is that? Why do we have to accept that? Why do we have to always accept accountability? But the solution to everything is always blame the black man. Blame the black man. That is the solution. That is the end all be all. And eventually, this debate that we have, the black man versus the black woman, it's never going to end. It's never going to end. The black woman will never be happy. The black man always has to sit and understand that our happiness is going to always be last. The black man will never get his flowers until after he dies. And that's the saddest shit in the world. We never get our flowers until we dead. And that's unfair to us. It's very unfair. But that's something we have to understand. No matter how much we don't like it, it is what it is. It is what it is.